35192 to text. Dropkick Murphys from Quincy, Mass.
Is that who this is?
Yeah, they do an annual St. Patty's Day show every year, and this is the first year that they're not going to be doing it in front of an audience. But they didn't want to cancel the whole thing, so they're going to live stream it. So if you're a Dropkick fan, that is 7 o'clock tonight. They will live stream it. Streaming up from Boston is what they're calling it.
Streaming up from Boston.
Free live stream.
Like, subscribe, share.
7 o'clock tonight on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. The show must go on, they said. So there you go. So if you're a Dropkick Murphys fan, they've been around a long time now. Mid-90s.
At least 2 weeks.
At least a couple of weeks. They predate the coronavirus, as I understand it.
Who?
For the most part.
Dropkick Murphys.
I don't know about that.
Oh.
I'm going to watch Boondock Saints tonight while I'm packing.
That is anytime anybody on social media or anytime the subject comes up here on this show of overrated movies.
You don't like it?
I do like it. I think it's overrated.
It got a
There's
cult
so
following,
much.
But...
Well, cult following implies a small crowd. I feel like Boondock Saints really blew up to a degree that I don't quite understand. Like, it's a cool movie, but there's so much. I attribute it to just like angry white dudes in Boston who love that movie, and
Well, the only reason why I ever saw it is because I played the drinking game to it in college, where you take a drink of your beer every time they say the F word.
Yeah.
And you end up finishing like 14 beers by the end of the movie or something. You get hammered in the 2 hours that you're watching it. That was the first time I had ever watched it, and then I watched it again sober, and I was like, oh, I actually enjoy this movie. This movie's entertaining.
Well, you got Norman Reedus, and then you got Powder in that movie. And
Well,
Willem
how could you
Dafoe.
beat
it?
How could you beat it? I've got some breaking news.
Uh-oh.
Alan Cox Show! Exclusive news update!
There is a new case of
Coronavirus!
Kevin Durant has tested positive for the COVID-19. He is one of 4 Brooklyn Nets players who tested positive. Of course, these guys aren't playing right now. But there you go.
How long ago were they all together?
I mean, they only
Couple
canceled
weeks?
the season
Yeah,
Thursdays
last week,
when they canceled Major League Baseball.
So it's not like this was...
Last Wednesday is when they canceled the NBA season.
So as of 1 week.
Yeah.
The other 3 Nets players have yet to be revealed. With their positive tests, the last team they played, the LA Lakers, will be undergoing their own tests.
My guess is Kevin Durant will be moving on to a healthier team after this.
Durant, along with Rudy Gobert, the dude who touched all the microphones, Donovan Mitchell and Christian Wood are the other NBA players to contract the coronavirus. So there you go. Kevin Durant, positive for the COVID-19.
Coronavirus! He the one who yelled anything is possible during the one finals? Coronavirus! Or possible as anything. What, didn't he
Possible
yell
as anything is
didn't
what he
he
yelled.
say that?
Possible as anything!
Am I thinking of the right guy? He did that.
Can these people
During one of the NBA finals, he screamed into the camera. He was like, anything is possible.
Kevin Durant?
Didn't he?
I don't know if that was him.
I don't know. Did he win a finals?
Yeah, he did.
Like 4 or
won
5 years
2.
ago?
No.
Before the Cavs?
No.
Man.
He only won finals after he joined the Golden State Warriors.
Kevin Durant.
Why aren't any of these people keeping like a daily log or like a blog?
Sure they are, and then they're handing it over to their physician.
Yeah, there's
Well,
there's
I
Kevin
just want it to the
Garnett.
public because one thing that's going to calm the public down is if they see like, okay, the celebrities have it. This is how they're dealing with it. Like,
Well, Tom
And they-
Hanks is updating people every day on Instagram.
I didn't see that. I didn't know.
Yeah, Tom
there you
Hanks.
go.
Well, I'm saying from Australia, but he said he wasn't.
you still get it in real time.
Well, he said he was experiencing.
He's
like,
not sending it by carrier pigeon.
Yeah.
He's putting it on Instagram.
He said he was like sick one day and then it like went away. So I don't know if these people are experiencing symptoms or if they just tested
No,
positive.
they tested positive for it, and then it affects people differently. There's some people that it is very, very bad for, and there's other people that it feels like you have a cold.
Yeah. So you have to hope that you're one of the latter rather than one of the former. That you're not on a respirator or whatever.
But what if you're all about that vape?
You should probably not be on that vape.
Don't vape. Yeah. I don't. They're telling you, stop doing these things. They're not good for your immune system.
It's a Chinese hoax.
It is definitely a time to switch from vaping.
Back to
go
cigarettes.
back, you huff glue, You huff paint.
Old school.
Old school.
Right?
Bombers.
Shop class highs.
You want it, if you're stuck in the house, take a little trip, hide behind the garage. You come back, you got that black ring around your mouth, all right? Nothing wrong with that.
Too many Oreos?
People will stay away from you because they think it's some unintended symptom of the coronavirus. But it's not. You've just been back there huffing paint.
Coronavirus!
God damn, I like it.
The CDC now is advising morticians that they need to start live streaming funerals.
I think less Titians should do this.
3 out of
Not
5
more.
Titians, Bill, recommend it's time to switch to live streaming funerals.
You know what, though? That might be the best case scenario for a funeral.
Yeah, I
you're
don't have to go.
depressed. Well, okay. I was going to say you're probably already sad. You don't really want to be crying in front of people. You can, grief. You can grieve. You can grieve from your bed.
You can send sad face emojis.
Yes. Sad
And you can-
react.
and you can watch Netflix while that's on your phone. Stream
See,
that on your phone, and then you can just watch Netflix.
I actually care about the people who are dying. You don't want to go to funerals in general.
Well, nobody wants to go to a funeral. I mean,
Yeah,
it
sorry,
implies
I'm
that
not-
someone has
sorry, I'm not
died.
the funeral enthusiast.
I'm saying if someone you cared about died, you wouldn't go to the funeral? You'd rather stay home and watch Netflix? Come on.
We'd all rather stay home, but you're
Yeah.
not going to do that.
But I'm
No.
saying now you can live stream it.
wouldn't-
Well, death stream it.
Funeral enthusiast. Bill Squire, noted funeral enthusiast, is very upset with the news. CDC told the National Funeral Directors Association, or NFTA, that while there is currently no known risk associated with being in the same room at a funeral or visitation service with the body of someone who died from COVID-19, they should consider not engaging in any physical contact with the deceased.
I thought that was
I
already the
can't
rule.
kiss corpses at funerals? Definitely not going now.
He's not a funeral enthusiast. He is a necrophiliac, however. Shades of difference.
It is a way to pay respects, Alan.
That's right. Full tongue. Mm-hmm. That's right.
right up the nose.
That corpse might enjoy a little light touching before it gets put into the ground. Right?
Just gotta do a little check, make sure that they're actually gone.
That's right.
You want no fakers.
Why is Bill dipping his finger in those ashes? Well, he didn't know she was going to be cremated. By the
she
way,
wanted it.
I think this is a great opportunity, again, because the economy is cratering. You need some kind of stability, right? And so while the governor of West Virginia earlier played you that clip, he name-dropped Bob Evans. Mm-hmm. I'm sure he's getting a little, cha-ching from that whole thing. This is a great, if you're going to live stream funerals, because you figure a funeral is a somber affair, it's not going to be exciting to watch. This is an opportunity to maybe get a little showbiz in there.
Advertisements.
Tell you what,
Just get people who know what they're doing.
I will host your funeral.
You're not coming to my funeral.
There you go.
You're not gonna die.
Oh, I live forever?
No, I mean eventually you'll die, but I'll be dead before you.
Right.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. He's a funeral enthusiast,
No, I'm
and
saying
sooner or
right
later
now-
it's going to get the better of him.
You might need a host. You might need someone to liven things up a little bit. I can be, I can be the host of the
Well,
funeral.
Swear to God.
maybe in the current climate, host is not the best word to be using
Okay.
right now.
I will-
MC, Master of Ceremonies.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
What's it called?
Funeral clown.
I wanted to say urologist, and that's not it. They give the eulogist?
Sure.
What is it? What's
Well,
the name of the person who gives a
If a
eulogy?
urologist gives a eulogy,
know.
I'm sure Dr. Berglund has given eulogies
That's what I'm
before.
saying. Is it a eulogist?
A eulogist? A eulogist, I think,
that
is
a word?
probably a word, sure.
All right.
isn't it?
I don't know.
A eulogist.
You're the wordsmith. I do math, you do words. Help.
Eulogist. Yes, it's a word.
Okay.
Sure. A person who delivers the oration for the funeral.
There
yeah.
you go.
I can
Eulogy.
MC it.
So Bill Squire, eulogist. Mm-hmm. I like it.
But I think you get somebody in there, and Bill could do it too, but, you get one of these Twitch kids
Yeah,
on
there
your
you go.
live stream. Yo, what up, fam? Literally. That's not a loot crate, it's a casket, son. You get somebody in there who knows,
I mean, we need endorsements right now. So if a funeral
Right.
home wants to hit us up, I will definitely endorse your funeral home.
It's your boy, Dr. Disrespect Live at Forest Lawn in West Covina.
Dr. Disrespect.
For Abuelita Montez's wake, son. Brought to you by Monster Energy and KFC.
Marshall's
then you-
funeral home is so extravagant and beautiful, you won't even be sad.
You won't even be upset to die.
You'll
feel-
be praying for your elderly. I gotta stop.
Do you like memory foam chairs? Because we got them. Cry into our memory. Share your memories of your loved ones on our memory phone.
I like how
chair.
this is taking shape in real time. Yeah. Hi, this is Bill Squire. Are you Bill Wills, everybody, for funeral homes?
Hello, friends.
Yeah. Hello, friends. Bill Wills for burial.
We are gathered here today.
Hi, Bill Squire for dead people.
That's right. Noted eulogist Bill Squire is, find him on...
Listen, nobody likes when people die. But if you're going to have a funeral, you want to go to this place.
Right. I'm Alan Cox. Find me on Coma.io, and I will film a personalized video for you.
I thought about starting up a Cameo
Do
during
it.
these times.
Oh, yeah, it's going gangbusters for me, pal.
Hey, I think you got to put it out there more. Especially right now.
Yeah,
This is
I
the time
guess.
to get out
This
there.
is the
Really?
cameo
Yeah.
age.
Cameo
Yeah.
right now? Yeah, but
I
there's
think
gonna
this is where a lot of
keep
people are
people
using
entertained.
Cameo, yeah.
Dude,
I mean, I am one of 30 people who are only famous in Cleveland.
Hey!
So, hey.
Add that to your bio.
There you go.
Alan Cox's Mary Lynn made a list that's really thin. Bill Squire was left out. Poundcake's gonna scream and shout.
Yeah. Hold on.
Don't make me do it.
Live stream funerals. I don't know.
No, I don't know.
No.
Pizza rolls.
Live stream funerals.
Live
Live stream
Streaming funeral.
funerals or live. Yeah.
Live streaming your funerals. Necrophilia filling holes.
Heating up some pizza rolls. Live streaming your funerals. Yeah. All right. Okay. We did make a list that was pretty thin. Yeah. That's all right, though.
You guys are going to go check that list again later and you'll be rescinded.
It's fine. You want to be on the goddamn thing.
They replace us with like a dealer from the Jack Casino.
Yeah.
Have a,
This is Tim.
Well, eulogist Bill.
Eulogist Bill. Yeah.
eulogist. Eulogist.
Eulogist to quit. The Squire is eulogist to quit.
Give your eulogy, Bill.
Oh. Who died?
Uncle Tom.
Oh.
I remember spending summers in his cabin.
All right, fine. Uncle John.
Uncle John. What can we say about Uncle John other than he was a sweet man that had a dark secret and a dark past? We don't have to go into
He's really
that
leaning
today.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
blowing up a spot in front of his extended family.
His dark past was brought to light by the Illuminating Company. Working all your sponsors, Bill. Come on.
Yes, and I mean, if there's one thing that Uncle John loved the most, it was the queso at Chipotle.
Just the right amount.
Although it was the death of him. But had he... The one thing that Uncle John would have
Well, he's really
wanted...
killing it out here at the
hey,
funeral.
Take his
If
time,
Uncle
take his time.
John would have all wanted us to wash our hands and not hang out with each other. And so it's pretty appropriate that he died of COVID-19.
The way he wanted to go.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if everyone could
Not so easy, is it?
grab hands. Grab the hand of the person next to you. And
Yeah, if we could all just
Touch the
make
elbow.
eye contact, but keep a nice distance.
that's right. Elbows out.
You may pay your respects from the back of the room.
But your respects will be paid a lot less at Ganley Honda. I don't know. You'll pay less for your respects and a brand new 2020 Accord. Friends, it's Bill Wills for coffins.
Actually,
Have you,
you're going to want to get a pilot. You need to be able to spread out in your automobile. You want to be able to keep that social distance, and that's why you need a Honda Pilot.
yeah, keep your distance from everyone else who's... So
John,
anyway,
John had 6 DUIs. He couldn't drive, man. You're being really insensitive.
that's why we buried him on his bicycle. Insensitive to work the... Well, anyway, from sorrow and chaos comes opportunity. I think that's what we can walk away with. That
So work on
information.
that.
Live stream funerals.
I think you got a future in it.
It's not the worst idea I've ever heard.
Yeah, I mean, we got to work out some kinks.
It's a necrophilia joke.
No, it's the deceased jumped out a 4th floor window and took him a while to straighten the body out. Yeah. Let's have a moment of silence now for. You'll notice Uncle John looks
For
fantastic.
train air conditioning units, they're so silent you won't be able to hear them.
Moment of silence brought to you by Beats sound canceling headphones.
Yeah, that's right.
Air canceling headphones.
Air canceling headphones.
It's actually what did John in.
His air canceled.
He got his hair canceled.
Actually, it was beaten out of him by a man named Dre. Beats by Dre. That's a guy
Poor
who
John.
kills for hire.
He was arranging beats.
Many of you have mentioned today how natural Uncle John looked. How we'll remember him the way he wanted to be. Clean shaven with a big Flex 5 hybrid. He's never one for facial hair, even in death. He did not want to be scruffy.
If you're feeling a little sad, maybe a little worn down, but you still have that afternoon meeting, Belvita breakfast biscuits will get you through the rest of this
boy.
day.
Long-lasting energy.
We'll get you through these hard, long days of sadness.
With long-lasting energy. You know, friends, a funeral can be taxing, especially with as many as are going to be hosted here today. Belvita breakfast biscuits.
It's funeral! You love Uncle John and you're here to pay your respects, but you don't want to do it alone, so you gotta grab some Cleveland whiskey and mourn your sorrows with your family. Galaga, galaga, galaga! It's funeral of Uncle John.
I was wondering if you were going to work galugga into the
Of course you have to
eulogy.
go galugga.
Drink your tears down.
Swallow your tears like you do Cleveland whiskey.
That's how you know he's a master eulogist, Bill Squire. Anyway, okay. Mary Santora for ear-canceling baseball caps probably
Yes!
is what you're looking for.
That's what it is.
Yes, that's right. Alan just calling it live stream is insensitive.
Oh, that's what I said.
Well, it's a great line from you and an
Thanks.
even better line from that texter.
Yeah, it works.
Ah, it still works.
Tag team.
Yep.